I'll give you your thoughts on his initial claim as to his parents exploiting him, now suing the band for it. It didn't give a dollar figure. So I guess right now we're still in the early stages of his claim.
Okay, first of all, this is definitely a topic for our legal counsel, and we will definitely be forwarding this along to him. Second, I have a feeling that neither Kurt Cobain, Chris Novoselic, or Dave Grohl took a naked baby and just randomly threw it into a pool with their photographer floating underneath with a snorkel. I don't think that happened, so obviously there was some consent, whether it was on paperwork or not. The other thing is this guy has, like, for years, for like the last 10 years, like, taken a picture of himself next to the album cover, like on Facebook, like, hey, it's me, I'm another year older. I have a feeling homeboy either has developed a drug problem or just realized, like, fuck, man, how can I get paid for this? And now he's old enough to realize that we can sue for anything in America. And in this woke environment that we live in, where Dave Grohl is probably damn near a billionaire, he might be able to squeeze some cash out of him and finally get a payday for, 30 years.
Right.
So fuck this guy. And it's an innocent photo. God, wasn't there a time where people were grateful just to be, like, immortalized like this?
Okay, so we will keep the question or the topic of whether or not he has a case for our legal counsel and asking for a friend. We'll just talk about his decision to do such a thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, Murray. It's just he's just trying to get some money. I mean, nobody actually cares. I feel like strangely enough, there probably is some kind of, like, I don't think it's this child pornography thing is going to work. So the straightforward answer legal wise, I think, will be like, no, this case is going nowhere. But if he sued, like, civilly for, like, maybe artistic license, you know what I mean? Like, that's him, and nobody ever really paid him for it. I could see that probably flying, and him maybe getting paid, or really just them settling and being like, here, dude, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? And beat it. But, like, no, nothing's going to happen from this.
It's not mentioned.
And fucking Murr's bigger point is he has been for fucking however many years being like, that's me. He's been hitting on girls that way. He's been like, hey, did you know I'm the baby on the fucking Nevermind cover?
It got bigger, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe he's mad that he's not getting laid anymore as a result of it. The people he's hitting on are like, wait, what? Nirvana? Nevermind?
Yeah, he's still hitting on young chicks, and they're like, what? I didn't know what. I have a T-shirt, but I didn't know what that was. So
right.
Now get out of my face.
I also wonder if he had just approached the band members about, it's like, give me. But hey, man, like, come on, I'm kind of iconic. Don't I deserve some piece of the pie too? That I don't think is unreasonable. Maybe he has, and they just said fuck off.
I feel like Dave Grohl is the kind of guy, like, maybe you get a ticket to the concert, or maybe you hit him up, like, a DM him on Twitter or Facebook or something, just be like, hey, Dave, it's the kid from the photo. I'm going to be at the show tonight. Think I can come backstage and meet you to get a picture? I'm sure he'd be like, yeah, cool. And then be like, hey, man, I've kind of fallen on hard times. You know, you guys made a crap ton of money off of merchandise sales and album sales and poster sales. Like, is there any equivalent that you guys could just offer me? I don't want to, like, sue you guys, but I need some money, and I was just wondering if my likeness is worth something to you. And then he'd probably be like, yeah, man, and what do you need? Like, like, I just don't feel like it would be that big an ask, considering how, the vast amount of wealth these guys have amassed, in their years.
Right. This is assuming, we're assuming he didn't do that.
I guarantee he didn't do that.
Okay. Fair enough.
He didn't do that. That sounds like a lot of work.
He also had Nevermind tattooed, not the album cover, but just the words Nevermind across his chest. I don't know if you've read that. Point.
Like, he's been using that to his advantage. God. I think he probably gotten paid in companionship throughout the years just by, like, just that.
Like, okay, to claim child pornography, like, God, I don't want to get dark here, but, like, if someone assaulted you in a very dastardly way, I have a feeling you wouldn't get their name tattooed on your chest. That's
a good point.
Also true.
That's a good point.